Yes, you come to the 5th one. You've got Buddy Rogers there, and he's got his record. Obviously, the show wrestling here. Tony Galento. Now, he was another boxer who got into wrestling, the show wrestling at the end, but he did end up getting knocked out, thrown out the ring. Obviously, it went a bit wrong. Obviously, because what they do is pretty dangerous. But he would, yeah. But Galento was a little sort of fat man, but he was still a good fighter. 2-ton Tony Galento, he was called in his boxing days, but he did fight everyone. Tough guy, but he used to like a drink. The story goes he'd lift a barrel above his head and he'd drink it. But his saying was, I'll murder the bum. That was always his saying in pre-fight, like press. He'd say, I murdered the bum, no matter who it was. Even when he fought Joe Louis, the great Joe Louis, who had the heavyweight title for 12 years, regarded as one of the greats, he said the same, I'd murdered the bum. But he come out and put Joe Louis down. And Joe Louis got up and then put him away. But it was quite a shock at the time. This sort of fat man looking over, little tiny for a heavyweight height-wise, but wide. And yeah, he went to wrestling. So you see it here. He lost in this work. 2-ton Tony Galento going into the wrestling world there. There's a story about 2-ton Tony Galento. He got a bit leery with Jack Dempsey. Jack Dempsey was in his 40s because he was sort of out managing a few fighters and his round fighters, etc. And the story goes he got in and it was one shot and over. So the story goes. But you got Lou Thez there. Yeah, you got a few names on there. I'm going to go through them actually. So you got Mike Burnell, Cowboy Roy Graham, Babe Zacharias, Frank Sexton, 2-ton Tony Galento in Baltimore, Lou Thez, Dizzy Davis, Black Guzman, Lou Thez, Black Guzman again, Bill Longston 3 times, Bobby Bruns, Chief Don Red Eagle, Frankie Talaba, Bobby Burns, Chief Don Eagle again, Billy Darnell twice, Don Lee, and Billy Darnell, Len Hughes, Buddy Darnell again, Perry Lasatis, Tony Sinatra, Ali Pasha, Orville Brown, Jackie Vansky, Bobby Bruns, Frank Sexton, Tony Sinatra again, Cyclone Anaya, Duke Kiamoka, Walter Palmer and Farmer Don Marlin. Yes, so you got some of them names here as well. It's called, and you've got Boris Dean v Lou Newman. Then Lou Thez snaps a hammerlock on Gene Stanley to win the bout. And you've got Wladek Kowalski, the killer, as they call him. And you've got Harry Elliott, who promoted this bout between Pedersen and Britton. That's Jack Britton, like I say, not the boxing Jack Britton. Then you've got Ray Eckert and Fred Atkins, West Coast Tag Team. And you've got the Sharps brothers there, and Torres in the ring. The Sharps brothers. So they give the second names there, but then you've got Nanjo Singh and Whipper Watson. Obviously netted in there. £380 wrestler King Kong is seen here after winning the Championship of the East. And it was King Kong Cesar, was it? Sajar. Yeah, so arriving at Madras, India airport, King Kong Kazajar. Terror of the Orient. Mat Men. Orient's Mat Men. Terror of the Orient's Mat Men. And you got the Tarzan Zora. And you got this guy, 8 foot. So Dick Raines, a mere 6 foot by Jackal, who's 8.5 feet. German grappler. Gargantua hoists a gal. She was a doll. And you got the women's grapplers. Maxine Gates, £255. And Evelyn Smith roughed it up there. And you got Betty Shaw of... Yeah, so we got here's our hero, says Betty Shaw of Danny Savage. Danny Savage there. Professor Roy Shaw visits some of his fans. Gonna whiz over these. So yeah, another bit on Jersey Joe Walcott, Arnold Ray Crane, and there's Jess Willard, who fought Jack Dempsey. Jess Willard was 6'6", the tallest champions ever. Obviously, you got Valuev today, who's 7 foot tall, Russian. But yeah, and obviously, as a Romanian fighter, was bigger than them, but obviously wasn't world champion. One of the tallest world champions ever, Jess Willard, who fought Jack Dempsey in 2019, and Dempsey took the title and he started his reign there. Yeah, quite a lot went on there. Jess Willard started up boxing late, strong guy, worked on farms, etc. But yeah, not a bad boxer. Jess Willard lost to Dempsey. The third round, couldn't come out. He had to retire, but he had all sorts go on. I mean, he got put down so many times. In them days, you could stand over an opponent, and that was on Independence Day, July the 4th, 2019, Toledo, and yeah, broken eye socket, broken jaw. First round this was, he stuck him down so many times, 7 times, kept getting up, but again, it's crazy because they were calling him a yellow, and he went through all that because he finished on his stall. Crazy, but far from it. Yeah, amount of broken bones varies, different reports, but again, got something here about different champions. You've got John L. Sullivan, James J. Corbett, Bob, Jeffries, etc. But I won't go into that. So you got Ray Arnold Green or Jersey Joe Walcott there, one of the oldest champions at that time. Obviously, you had George Foreman way later, etc. You have all these classic adverts in here, but again, and of course, it's a bit of a weird way it's done because they finish off these articles here. Continued, they finish them on for the other page. It's a bit of a weird way of doing it. You can fit it in. And you've got a bit of boxing there. Yeah, you've got a picture there, past master of the art, South Defence, Harry Lenny, veteran of the good old days, imparting his knowledge to Jerry Dryer, a South African welterweight. Jerry Dryer. Crooner El Martino here. It says here, he will never go hungry. If the voice ever fails him, he is pretty good manipulator with his fists and still takes the time for training. This is a good little right up there. A few more wrestling there. Good tapping. And again. Yeah, so that's the end. Obviously you've got the adverts there. So that's the end. The first magazine of boxing and wrestling. About the 5th video. Bang.